guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a full review and wear test of the brand new Maybelline Lifter Stix. I've had so many requests from you guys to review this product because there's been a lot of chatter on the internet that this is a very similar formula to the Fenty Beauty Match Stix. And you guys know that I love that formula because I'm such an oily skin type. So you're all wanting to know, do these bad boys actually hold up on the skin, especially on an oily skin type? Now, if you haven't heard of these, they're a really cool product that Maybelline has dropped. And pretty much these are like a do-it-all product. So it's all about lifting and sculpting. You can use these to highlight, you can use these to contour, and you can also use these as base coverage. I would say pretty confidently if you've got 3 shades of this, you can do a full face of makeup. Like they're very versatile. They're meant to be super blendable and also a really long-lasting formula as well. So pretty much what we're gonna do is I might actually show you one side of my face with the product on compared to without it on so that we can see like the real lifting and sculpting effects, because obviously we're going to be doing cream contouring and highlighting with them as well. But then we are also going to, I'll finish off the other side of my face and we're also going to do a full wear test with check-ins just to see how they last on my oily skin, because I feel like that is the question that you are all really wanting answered. Okay, I'm just having a little look on the website. So your multi-use face stick designed to sculpt effortlessly for a really natural lifted look. I mean, we all love a lift, don't we? And they promise to kind of give you a lifted, sculpted effect, but without the facelift. So let's test out the actual coverage first. Now for the coverage shade, I was testing these shades earlier, and I think number 30 is the closest to me. I was just playing with them on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do like a couple of, oh, okay. It feels straight off the bat, very creamy on the skin. That is shade 30 there. Interestingly, like for a cream product, it doesn't immediately feel really heavy and greasy, but that may change. Now, normally with a cream product like this, I would typically take a blending brush and I would buff it into the skin, but we're going to test it with a sponge as well so that you guys know exactly how these work. And I will say, I mean, as a first impression, they blend fairly easily. Ooh, it is actually a really nice level of coverage. Firstly, blending out really easily. I'm not noticing anything, you know, that stands out as far as blending goes. They're quite lightweight on the skin, which is, oh, I would have expected that to feel way more heavy and kind of sticky for a cream product, but it's actually surprisingly really lightweight. Blending that down on my chin now. It's doing a great job at covering up redness and discoloration. I've actually got a few blemishes at the minute. My skin's having a moment, and that's taken the redness out of those blemishes really quickly and easily. It's almost like a bit of a satin finish on the skin. Weirdly lightweight. Like the first thing that I will say is it's weirdly lightweight. Does it feel similar to the Fenty one? Yes. Definitely very similar, but it's obviously going to be the wear test that's really going to tell me whether or not these are oily skin safe, oily skin appropriate. It's definitely cancelled redness and discoloration that I had on my skin. It's given this beautiful satin glow, but without being, sticky or heavy feeling at all. So here's the skin with the product and here's the skin without it. Overall first impression on using this as a coverage product, I'm definitely not mad. Now let's do a little bit of highlighting and lifting before we move into the sculpting. So I'm going to take shade 5. I feel like this is a really good highlighting shade for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw this in the areas that I would normally kind of put my concealer, just to add like a little bit of a highlight to the face. So for me, that's normally the chin, under the eyes, and on the forehead. Okay, I think for this, let's switch to a sponge and see how that goes. So blending out the highlight shade. Oh, did I tell you what shade? This is shade number 5. Oh, okay. So with a wet sponge, very easy to blend. And that's definitely given the skin like a real lifted look under the eyes there. And there it is with the lighter shade all blended. Even though I've layered this, surprisingly, ridiculously lightweight on the skin. And it almost kind of dries down to like a demi matte sort of a finish. So natural, not settling into my fine lines or pores or anything there. Skin before, skin, oh my God. That looks ridiculously natural. Moving now into doing some contouring. I've got a couple of shades here. I've got 55 and 65. Let's try shade 65 first. Oh, I mean, look at the pigmentation. Yeah, hi. I also really like that these aren't like completely grey. To blend this one, I'm going to start out with a stiff brush and we'll try this first, because another thing that can be really difficult is getting cream contour products to like blend seamlessly and easily. And I mean, tapping that into the skin, look at that. Sorry, that literally blended itself. This one actually blends really, really, really easily. Oh, and my chin has disappeared. I will say straight up, very, very easy to blend. If you have struggled to blend cream contours in the past, I don't think you're gonna have any issue with this. Seriously, look at that. Look at how natural that looks. Beautiful and lightweight. Here's the side-by-side difference. Here's the skin with nothing on. I mean, there's no real shape, like sort of nothing's really standing out. And then here is the side with the Lifter Stix. Honestly, it looks sculpted, it looks snatched, the coverage is amazing. I would not add any concealer. I feel like I've got absolutely all the coverage that I need. It's insanely lightweight, it's not settled into any of my pores or fine lines or anything. Here is the skin up close so that you can see it. So what I'm gonna do now is quickly jump off camera. I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup. I'll obviously put it all on this side too. And here is the makeup with all of the skin finished. I am honestly really, really impressed with this so far, you guys. Powdered down absolutely beautifully. I didn't have any issues with it like getting patchy or sort of transferring off the skin as I was powdering it down. It still looks insanely blurred and smooth. But like, even though it's given me that lift and that sculpt, it still doesn't look like a whole heap of makeup on the skin. Like, it's a really, really natural finish. I'm going to zoom you in so that you can see exactly what I am talking about here. See how beautifully natural it looks? So I'll do a check-in in about, I don't know, 6 hours time, and then we'll do another check-in at the end of the day to see just how well this has held up. All right, so we're back with our midday check-in now. I've still got these really beautiful contour, like sculpting lines. The highlight is still there. The coverage of the one that I used as the foundation is still there. It is not looking any different at all. Here is the skin up close. I honestly think it's wearing beautifully. Like, so far, absolutely, yeah, no real comments from me. I will see you guys in another maybe 5-ish hours, and we'll see how it's holding up then. And here now for our final check-in, guys. I am so incredibly impressed with this formula. I mean, I feel like you can tell from the look of my skin exactly what I'm gonna say. These have lasted exceptionally well. Now, obviously, I have got a little 14-month-old baby. He has been pulling at my hair, grabbing at my face. He's touched my face multiple times. And can I just say, this hasn't transferred off at all. It still looks beautifully smooth. I still feel like my pores look really minimized, like I've got no increase in texture or anything. Still no caking. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna zoom you in to show you this. Still no caking or separating around my mouth, which can often be a problem with cream-based products. The contour still looks amazing. The highlighted areas where I've used the lighter stick to lift, I do have a little shine peeking through. I'm an oily skin type, you're gonna get that. But at the same time, like, I've had this on now for almost 11 hours. Absolutely, I should be, to be fair, a lot shinier than I am. I obviously did set everything down with a translucent powder, so bear that in mind. And it's not like oily shiny, like I really feel the need to touch up. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm really, really impressed with how this has worn. I think if you are looking for a really good, affordable option that is, number one, super blendable, really, really good coverage, and is going to give you that lifting and that sculpting, but make it very easy. They're lightweight, they're creamy, they're blendable. They dry down to more of like a satin matte kind of a finish, really long lasting on the skin. I cannot fault these. But there you go, guys. Those are all of my thoughts on the new Maybelline Lifter Stix. And also, based on this wear test and based on how my skin is going and the lack of transfer and the lack of shine, I would say the formula is very, very similar to the Fenty Match Stix. Very similar layout, component, application, blendability. It just depends on if you're wanting an affordable version or a more luxury version. I really like these and I'm going to keep using them. And you know what? The next test that I'm going to do is I'm going to test them over top of a long wear foundation, just as a contour and a highlighter. Yeah, Maybelline have done an awesome job on these. I love them. And thank you all for the requests to review these ones. Let me know as well. Obviously, as always, you guys, my DMs are always open to you, and the comment section down below, let me know exactly what products you want to see reviewed, what tutorials you want to see. Basically, I want to make the videos that you guys want to see. So yeah, let me know all of your thoughts down below. I hope today's video was helpful. I love you heaps, and I will catch you all in my next one.